Hi, everyone. Welcome to our show. Our guest today is Wayne Mason, VP and General Manager of Integrys Limited, which is a Zebra Technologies distributor for fixed industrial scanning and machine vision products. Welcome, Wayne. Thanks for coming.
No, thank you, Dominic. Thanks for having me.
So, Wayne, I guess we'll just start off by if you can just talk to us about Integrys and its history with Zebra Technologies.
Okay, well, Integrys specializes in vision technologies and rugged computing. Been doing that since the early 80s. And we have a lot of technical people. We pride ourselves on supporting everything that we provide, and that means hiring highly technical people. And the history with Zebra, it goes back over 20 years through Matrox Imaging, which Zebra later acquired. We've worked very closely with Zebra on sales, marketing, and support. In fact, we have some clients that we started 20 years ago that are still working with us today, which I think speaks to the depth of the support and the innovation that Zebra brings to the market. Zebra's been able to keep pace with the technical changes. Obviously, there's been a lot of change in that time frame, and we still have very loyal customers.
And what key verticals does Integrys support?
So, wow, there's a lot of industries that we serve, a lot of vertical markets. I can talk a little bit about automotive, in particular parts manufacturing. Parts manufacturers are typically doing quality control applications, measurements of key features, what we call metrology. We work with a lot of pharmaceutical equipment makers. They're ensuring that there's no contaminants introduced in the manufacturing of drugs. Forestry is another really big one. Um, Applications go from the raw material, like sawmill optimization, ensuring that we get the maximum yield out of the raw material, through to the finished hardwood board, for example. Mining, there's a lot of mining applications, things like particle sizing, things like material characterization at the refinery. And food's a growing one. Food's been growing as the concern for safety has been growing. Unfortunately, we've encountered a lot of product scares, food safety product recalls, and that's driving a lot more automation and inspection for food manufacturers. Um, there's more industries, in fact, as the technology or the barrier to entry for vision technologies has come down, as costs have come down. There's a lot more industries. And in fact, I think there's going to be a lot more that are coming into our market space.
And Wayne, so tell us when a client or a company contacts Integrys, what are some of the key considerations that they need to consider when it comes to building a machine vision system?
Well, I guess there's a lot. It depends on the experience that the client may have. We have a dedicated group of engineers that can help our client, depending again on their comfort with the technologies. But one of the things as technical people, and we fall victim to this as well, is we hear about the latest technology and we're just looking for opportunities to try it. Right now, the buzz is AI and Vision GBT, and that's great, and it has lots of applications. And going forward, there's going to be many more. But one thing we would caution a client is kind of forget about the toolbox, forget about the technology, and think more about your objectives. Get real clear, defined goals about the outcome that you want from a system. Right? If you're not producing a high enough yield in manufacturing, you want to improve the yield, or maybe you've got quality issues, and kind of step back from that, and then look, of course, at the performance needs. The speed of the line, the accuracy, resolution, and a lot of that is going to then, of course, drive your hardware and software choices. One of the things that we see with people that are new to vision is they're looking at hardware in terms of cameras and computers, and maybe not paying enough attention to lighting and optics. And lighting and optics are really critical for achieving a high quality image capture. And that's essential to get a real robust and efficient solution. If you think, you can think of it in terms of having to do a lot of post processing if you have to clean up an image versus spending more time on your lighting and optics to get a very good, high quality image right out the gate.
Yeah, and I guess let's speak to from a support perspective. What can clients expect from Integrys from a pre and post sales perspective?
Okay, yeah, thanks, Dominic. And we provide technical support. We'll handle any returns. We'll conduct field support. Essentially, any support for products that are sold within Canada. From a pre-sales perspective, all of our salespeople come from a technical background. In fact, most of them are electrical engineers, very experienced with vision systems, and that's backed up by a team of support engineers. So those very capable engineers with a lot of experience with vision systems can help our clients doing things like feasibility studies or proof of concepts. So a client might look at mitigating risks by sending us some parts that we can take into our lab, conduct some feasibility studies, and get a comfort that we're on the right track relative to developing a solution.
Great. And I guess my last question is we all know that there are other companies out there that do provide turnkey solutions. What makes Integrys unique to work with?
I'd have to say it's the technical depth, Dominic, coupled with the experience in the market. It's over 20 years alone with Zebra. And, it's not only the technical outside sales team, but we also have a strong engineering team backing them up. So that allows us to collaborate really closely with our customers, not only as a hardware provider, but to help them with the component selection and even into as far as development. There's times when we have an OEM customer, for example, that have bandwidth limitations. So they have resources that are tied up in other projects where they may lean on us to help them a little more than you would naturally with your distributor.
Great. Thank you, Wayne. I think that wraps up my questions. Thank you, everyone, for attending our chat. And thank you, Wayne. We really appreciate you taking the time to answer our questions. If anyone does have any vision-related questions or looking for integration support, please feel free to reach out to Integrys. Thank you very much.